Yes, guys, welcome to your Chelsea 2 Brentford nil preview. We won the game, we get 3 points, but today was quite a weird game because I feel like as much as I couldn't watch it because of the 3 p.m. blackout rule and I don't have access to anything to watch it on, right? I will say, from what I heard, from the clips I've seen, because people do post clips, we were lucky, actually, in the first half to even be 1-0 up. João Pedro putting us ahead. João Pedro did start up front today. João Pedro did actually have a pretty good game, from what I've heard and seen from clips. And it's more the fact that, we can have all these good games. We can have these good performances from certain players, but overall, if we stink it up, we're not going to win games. And today we actually stunk up and won a game. I feel like we were actually quite lethargic. And the players seemed down. The players seemed quite depressed. Obviously, we had a protest before the game, which I want to touch on in the end, actually, because I feel like I have to and want to. But we go ahead through João Pedro, rifles it. Roof off the net. Enzo Fernandez winning an interception, and João Pedro just absolutely rifling it. Second goal was from a penalty. Liam Delap being the main cause of us getting the pen. Cole Palmer didn't even celebrate, he just did that. More of a scratching of face, itching his face. Palmer was pretty bad, wasn't great today as well. We did switch to a back five to end off the game. Lim was in here subbing on Hato and that's Yampong. We did switch to a more of a 1-4-1, like a 5-4-1, which I guess it worked. It's better than nothing. Garnacho got subbed off for Andre Santos as well in the second half. But yeah, I will say it wasn't a great performance, and I'm glad I didn't watch it. We got Crystal Palace next week. We got Paphos midweek in the Champions League, which should be a good watch. Should be way funner to see, way funner to actually watch. You might see some goals. You might see some really entertaining football. But to kind of end this off, I do want to say that our stuff we can improve on. And we have seen good glimpses of hope with Liam Rodriguez so far. I feel like today was just a pretty bad performance. And the other day, we would have turned up. We probably would have played really, really well. And yeah, the protests. How pointless was that protest then? It got announced how they start from month 4 today. And the protest was basically useless, okay? It was 200 people. First of all, barely anyone. For the side of the club, the protest was useless. And even for what was saying in the protest, what was the point of having a protest? It was just a bunch of signs and stuff. Heck, even one was holding up a paper board or whatever, saying clear it out. What's that going to do? Like, sure, it's all good having these quote-unquote protests, but if you're not going to do much in them, then what's the point of having them? Today was kind of pointless. Today, I saw a lot of people absolutely talk for protests, and with the clips what were sent on social media, I can see why. It was an absolute laughing stock for anyone on Twitter to just see and enjoy laughing at, because heck, sure, they'll be scared of some clear lake outboards or a Barley in a clown suit, and like, what's your point? Especially if you're just going to sing Roman Abramovich. So, Roman Abramovich chants, or what do you think of Tottenham? What is the point? What is that going to do for this ownership to change? For the ownership to change, we need more ownership-based chants, not Roman Abramovich or what do we think of Tottenham? What's that going to do? Like, this fan base is so delusional, and I'm not even joking. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Football Roundup. And peace!